Well, a very good evening, everybody, and a welcome to Delta T Racing Friday night. So it is time for the Esports League. We're coming here today from Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium. Looks to be a dry session at the moment, so we will jump on board with who is first on their outlap. We are looking with QVR Packer, who's invalidated already. But I will run through the drivers in just a moment. Apologies, I'm a little bit late getting in from work, so I'm just setting up now. So we'll just follow on board with Packer whilst I just get a couple of bits together.
There he is.
Right, okay, apologies for that. I think we're now set up. Also like to welcome to the comms tonight, Bogorowski. Good evening, Bog, how are you?
Hello, sir. Always good when I speak to you. Even better when we watch racing.
Absolutely, and we've got the creme de la creme tonight. They say the best that the divisions can, 10 different leagues can throw together. The two best drivers they're giving to us tonight at Spa, so I'm hoping for some really good racing.
Yeah, meanwhile, quali has just started, and the first driver we see on a hot lap is QVR Packard. It is in the AlphaTauri.
Yes.
And he's teaming up with QVR Verstappen. Jurian, as we may know him. Let's see, they are capable. So, I see a few familiar names. I see Marcel is on the grid tonight. A driver we know, as he drives in our Division 1 on Tuesdays. Of course, representing DTR tonight, we have Wesley. And we have
El Trucker. Yeah.
Yeah, the Scotsman. Right, Packer has invalidated his lap.
He has indeed. So we're looking at one of the McLarens will be next.
It's Felix 1.
Yep, for the NLR team, coming in towards the final right-left now onto the start-finish line. So important to get good traction out of this corner, and he is going to be first to set a time of 1:42.2. QVR Verstappen just behind him, 43.3, so over a second slower there.
That's on mediums.
Yep.
I know from the past QVR Verstappen likes to drive with a very, very low wing settings, but that was a few games ago. Well, this game is much more understeer. You need a lot more front wings, so I'm quite curious what he does now on the wings.
Yep,
Mackes from BNL RE in P3 as Wouter from REL, the leaders. Oh, that went nearly wrong.
I missed that. Was there something coming into the pits?
AlphaTauri was really running. Well, he was in the way of the McLaren. Now McLaren is slowing down as he is making room for the other drivers who are on a hot lap. As one by one they are setting a time now.
Yeah, and times obviously get quicker and quicker. Bowen there with a 2:08, so obviously just a either a feeler or made a mistake on that lap. I expect that time to come down quite dramatically.
Now here it comes Packer, or is he gonna go in? He's gonna go in. Invalidate his hot lap and cancels his second one. Next to cross the line is Marcel, but Marcel's coming in as well as he invalidated, or he's gonna continue for another lap. What if the McLaren's crossing the line? Jeremy.
Yep. So 142.6 up in the 5th.
And meanwhile, Gelato. That's P1 42.125.
Snell putting in a 43.8 there, again on the mediums though. Who is next to cross the line? One of the Mercedes, it's going to be Bounds. Puts in a 42.604, moves himself up into 5th there. I think we've got a few coming into the pits now, change their tyres and go out for their second run.
Yeah. Meanwhile, let's go a bit through the lineups. We have the championship leaders, Ariel. They are represented by Mark and by Wouter tonight. Two very quick drivers, of course. As mentioned, DTR has Trucker and Wesley. QVR as Verstappen and Packer. CPI has Pyro and Snell in the Alfa Romeos. NLR is with Felix 1 and Jeremy. And NLR is, let me have a look, in the McLaren's.
Ooh, Excel getting a bit of wheel spin for the back there, and managing to keep it out of the wall, but that's
yeah, Excel is represented by Rocco and Dan tonight. Excel in the Ferraris. BNL RE is with Twosome and with Macus. Here in the Williams, we have LFR with Scotty and well, that's quite Zach legal. Let's call him Zach, you know, just to make it a bit easier.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds
we
like
have
a plan.
Evora is with Gelato, the current pole sitter, and they have as a second driver. Should be 10-1. Yeah, it is. And they are in the house. I think that's it. No, of course, SRL, as mentioned, we have Marcel and we have Bonus. They're in America. I think that's a great for tonight. Well, and we this track a bit longer than the others. There's usually like 2 runs for each driver.
Yeah. Yeah, which I think most people are starting their second now. Just with Twosome there, who's worked his way up into 5th. But we've got a lot of people now out on new tyres.
BNL RE in P4 and 5 is pretty good for them.
Yes.
But let's not forget, still 7 drivers who don't even have a time on the board yet.
Yep. Pyro goes into pole position with a 42.016.
Well done. And improved by QVR Verstappen.
Immediately, yeah. Who is next? Is it Snell? Snell is on his outlap. We then have the McLaren of Jeremy on his outlap. Who is next on a quick lap? I think it's going to be Macus.
Oh, look at that.
Second lap. LFR Scotty with a 141.8.
Yeah. I was expecting pole position to be in the 41s. It took a while, but now we already have 2 drivers who have managed to do so. Let's see who else can do that.
So next we have Walter up into 3rd, and just behind him,
I think Trucker's in a good lap, but he is behind his teammate. Oh, he's getting a nice tow by Wesley here. Wesley moving over just before the bus stop. Oh, that's Trucker off. And it was not very good time. He had purple in sector 2. Wesley really helping his teammate out in a brilliant way, but Trucker makes a mistake. Too much curb at bus stop and loses it. Now pits.
yeah, we have time for another run though. I think a lot of people are coming in now just for that last change. Yeah, I think the majority are coming in now. Jeremy continues. See if he can improve. He does to 42.4, so moves up to 9th position. So an improvement there from Jeremy.
Yeah, and if you still want to do a run, you really need to hurry up now. Don't have that much time left.
Yeah.
And if you look at some drivers like Excel, Don, Tem1, Trucker, Packer, and Zach, all still in the pit lane, don't have a time yet. Don has a time, but slowest so far. They need to get out.
Yep.
I
Yep.
mean,
5 minutes left, isn't it?
yeah,
Maybe have we done
they
5
still have
minutes?
some time, but if somehow you get invalidated, you want that extra lap.
Yep. Who do we have? This doesn't improve. I think everyone else coming into the pits pretty much
Walter
now. So
has moved up for Ariel in P3. For a driver to dip under the 42s. What is in a hot lap? Jeremy is. Bonuses.
yeah, I'm just jumping on board with Jeremy coming into the final. Couple of turns, runs wide and invalidates there.
That's his lap over.
Yep, so next will be Giletto, who is on an outlap. He is followed by...
Yeah, most drivers that are coming up now are on an outlap. Bonus is invalidated as well.
Yep, Marcel is on it. Well, he's not on a very fast lap.
No, I think he's on his in lap.
Yeah. So we are going to be led by, I think XL Dan will be the first one to set a time. So we'll.
No, he's gonna start a hot lap.
Yep. So, but yeah, it'll be the first one to start, and then the rest will come. And so we see some activity in the pit lane now. So,
and that's Gelato right behind him, who hopes to benefit from a bit of slipstream.
yeah. So lots of cars coming out the pits now. So
yeah, I just saw QPR
going to get a bit congested.
Sorry?
Going to get a bit congested, I think.
Are we still talking about racing?
Yeah.
Right. Yes, let's go. Who is on the hot lap? 10-1. Starting his hot lap. But the first now who will be able to set a time is Dan for Excel. Oh, it takes a really wide line there just before Pujon.
Just to keep it on the black stuff though, so he's not invalidated going through there.
No, it's really, really optimizes the track everywhere.
See how he does at this split with 1.6 seconds.
Yeah,
up.
and you had to. He had a lot to improve because the only time he sat was way slower than anyone else.
I'd still be pleased with it.
Oh, definitely. but these drivers are way above our level.
Yeah.
In terms
I would say one
is.
day, but yeah.
Yeah, but if
Snell's
fair,
out.
Our days are in the past already.
Yeah. They just never happened.
No, yeah, where it never has been, as they call it. Dan sets a 42.4. Gelato. No, that's what was that? I think it was Packer in P2 actually with the 41.8.
Yeah, Bowens doesn't improve on his, so that was a slow time. Then Trocker's still not setting a time yet, so hopefully he'll get one in before the end of the race.
Well, he just
end of qualifying.
So.
Yeah.
Now, no mistakes can be made. No invalidations. His teammate Wesley is also on a hot lap. Mark just crossed the line and he improves to P5, so once again we have two REL drivers in the top 5. Next up we are seeing two Ferraris coming up. That's Rocco. Oh, Rocco is moving over others, but Excel Dan's on his way. Is he going to set another lap or is he going to come in? No, he's going to come in. So next one is Walter.
One of the RELs.
Not invalidated.
Yep. Who is next up? Rocco's
Zach.
coming in. The Red Bull.
Oh, look at that!
Verstappen!
Yeah. Verstappen
snuck under the radar.
41.7. Yeah. Oh, but look!
41.5.
It's not P1 anymore. Pyro starts the fire.
Twosome up into 8th. Then we have... No, not Trocker. Who's next? Wesley.
Wesley in P17, Trocker to P12.
So still on a lap we have Scotty, although 27 seconds down. That's
no. He's
not a lap.
No,
Felix
one is coming in.
He's coming in. That's it. That's our grid.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's Pyro.
Have a small surprise. With Pyro on pole.
Yeah. And you know, I think I missed every single one of those top 4 lap time.
Yeah. Well done, though.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, consistency is the key. So I hope everybody enjoyed not seeing it. I'll try better during the race.
Right. Right, so a poll for CPI. And if we have a short look at the championships, it's right now is RBL leading. Wait, what? Hold on. Let's go through the qualifying order. Pyro and Verstappen share front row. Then we have Scotty and Packer. So two QVR drivers in the top four. Then we have two RBL drivers, Mark and Rocco. Two some Felix and Gelato. In top 10 we have Macca, Strocker, Jerry, Bolus, Dan, Zach, Wesley, Marcel, Snell, and 10-1. That is your starting order. So, well, the drivers are now all gonna set the strategies, choose the tires, choose the fuel, the standings. We have Ariel with quite a lead. It's they have 188 points, and that is 36 points more than the numbers 2 NLR. They have 152. QVR, always a very good team, have 124 points. So that's already 62 points behind the leaders. In fourth, we have Excel with 111. CPI have 93 points. In P6, DTR 70 points. If only they didn't have a poor start to the season, they might have been up higher. Then in 7 we have EVG, Evora, 52 points. BNL RE have 41 points, and then we have the two teams that entered the competition only a few rounds to go. LFR is in 9th with 11 points, and SRL is happy to have scored a point last week. And of course, they hope to build on that.
Yeah, so it's been very strong. I mean, it's certainly looking at the top two. I mean, 2 wins, 6 podiums. It's consistency which has put them up there. But yeah, I mean, some very good racing so far this year. Been very enjoyable. But Ariel certainly been the more consistent, I think, of anyone so far. So yeah, be interesting to see if they can continue that today.
Had one poor round where it all went wrong for them and scored no points. And that was Singapore. And it's not because they were slow, just were unlucky with incidents. But the rest, they had a better round in France with just 2 points, but every other race they scored 20 points at least, and that's such a good consistent run of points each week that got them the lead. To be fair, I think there's only 1, maybe 2 teams that can challenge them.
Yep.
That's the teams of NLR and QVR. And QVR, well, with just 4 races to go, they need some mighty points haul starting tonight. And they're doing fine so far. I mean, you have 2 drivers in the top 4, so if that's how they're going to finish to get some big points.
Yep. Yep. No, there's some very good drivers in here, and it's never quite know who's going to win each week. It's as we say, you know, we look at the consistency.
No, but the talent level is so high, and each team has good drivers. So it's really, really, really hard to say, like, oh, this guy is now leading, he's going to win it.
So here we are heading towards their grid positions now. We'll be lining up, just waiting for the last person, which is
some comments in the chat. Lancy saying, Box saying Wouter in the most Dutch way ever. But I can try it in English, but what will become? Wouter? Let's not do that.
Yeah, right.
I've seen something strange. I see one of the Alpines. Oh, now he's in the right position. Yeah, he was like in the wrong position. Right.
Okay, if we can get a
So here we
good
go.
position.
The red lights. They're on.
Over to you.
All 5. They're out, and off we go. And that seems a really good start from Scotty, but he is being blocked. And still back in P3, or can he get P2? Seems like, oh, what a mighty start from Scotty, and he's now side by side. Oh, and we have
Snell
an incident
is
already.
out.
We lost 3 drivers.
Yep, I lost.
And a virtual
yes.
safety car.
There's a full safety
Aye.
car now.
Oh, full
That
safety
was-
car even.
Yeah, we lost Snell just at turn 1. Seemed to be some contact. He hit the wall a bit further down. I saw Felix 1 hit the left-hand wall on the run down to Eau Rouge, but I didn't see what happened to Zach. But,
No,
yeah,
I
3
think
drivers out.
maybe they got tangled in with each other, all. But
Yeah, I think he did get very busy back there. So, well, there's a 3 down. We're not even weren't even a third of the lap through, were we?
no, 1 corner, and we lost 3 guys. A very important one actually, because Felix 1 is driving for the NLR team, and they're second in the championship.
Yeah. So resting their hopes on Jeremy now, currently in 11th. Managed to gain 2 places from the start. But there wasn't many sort of big gainers or losers. I suppose the biggest gainer, Marcel making 4 places, Tam making 4 places from the back. Most of those obviously with the retirements. But wasn't any big movers on that opening lap, to be honest with you.
No. Scotty had a wonderful start. And that was actually due to Pyro blocking him on the inside, otherwise he would have taken the lead already. And I think he may have been able to attack Pyro uphill. Oh, we have drivers pitting. That's interesting.
They're on the soft, so I'm
We
wondering.
have Rocco, we have Gelato, we have Dan, and we have Bonus.
No, I can't see they're going on.
Yeah,
Gelato's
most with
gone on to
damage.
hards. Bounds, yeah, so we've got a Haas and a Mercedes on the hard tyres, so they'll be looking at going to the end of the race. Exil Dan
Interesting.
putting on a fresh set of softs. Didn't see whether they had any damage.
Some definitely had. Right, that makes it even more interesting. Different strategies.
Oh, we've got all 3 strategies out there now, really, haven't we? Soft, medium and hard runners.
We do. I'm a bit surprised that Dan has chosen the softs while pitting. Maybe he is hoping or gambling for another soon safety car.
Yep. Or it could have been the illustrious Codemasters putting the wrong tyres on again, as we have known. Happened a few times in the past. But either way, obviously sitting on the softs in 16th, so we'll need to certainly pit again.
Now, what I don't know is the weather. Because it seems a bit cloudy and grey out there, but I have had no reports from the driver that rain is expected. But this is Spa, Belgium. You never know what's going to happen with the weather.
No. No,
I mean,
it
it
can pour
could even
down.
rain on one part of the track and the other part of the track could be dry, but
Absolutely, yeah. Or it could pour down all weekend when you paid for tickets to go and watch it.
Oh yeah, and then you're standing like in the mud for 8 hours, and then they do 2 laps behind the safety car.
Yeah,
Happens
absolutely.
to
Yeah,
some people.
yeah, yeah. Good evening, Mikey, if you're watching.
Hey,
Anyway,
bonus pits again. Right.
let's see. I don't think he wouldn't have picked up a. No, he's not got any damage.
Apparently he just. Oh, and he chooses softs.
He's soft.
I expected him to go to mediums. Why would
Okay,
he
so
do that?
Gelato, the only one in. No, I'm not sure.
I can imagine doing the double pit stop under the safety car, so you've had already had 2 different compounds of tires. But then ending it with softs that will never last till the end is well, is something I'd like to know why.
Yeah. Well, we
Meanwhile,
will.
he closed up to the pack already. Of course, they're going much slower in the safety car, so I'm assuming we're racing again at the end of this lap.
I would assume so. Yes. I haven't seen a notification that the safety car is coming in yet, but
I think we'll get it within a few corners.
So yeah, we've got a mix of tyres out there now. Obviously, Gelato the only one on the hards now, so we'll be looking at taking those to the end. Be interesting to see how far the medium runners can get. What do you think? What's the sort of life expectancy on the tyres?
I think you can go a long way in the mediums.
Do you think they can take them to the end?
Nah, no. I think you can take them up to 12 to 14 laps. 14 probably. If you're really careful with a lot of safety cars lap, maybe even 15, 16, I don't know.
Right, well the safety car is going to be coming in now because we are on board with Pyro, who is back in the pack up LFR. Scotty just behind him, QBR Verstappen obviously just behind him as well. The whole grid queued up, ready for the safety car restart.
Safe this time.
Everybody weaving, getting that last minute heat into the tyres.
Here they come.
When
at the
will
last stop
Pyro
chicane.
pull?
And off we...
No.
Yeah, now he goes.
Yep. Bit of a stutter there. And a good getaway.
Seems safe so far.
Mark up the inside of QBR Packer.
Yeah.
Doesn't make the position. So it looks like we've all got through this time. So Pyro.
Still in.
Yeah. Good jump ahead of Scotty. Obviously we've got a couple of laps before DRS is enabled.
We do have Balance, who has lost a bit of time as he is like 5
and Scotty is round and he has crashed with... Who did he crash with? I think it was one of the AlphaTauris. It was Verstappen,
well,
yeah.
5-second pen for colliding with QVR. Oh yeah, QVR Verstappen is having damage. And he's falling all the way back. Oh.
Right, meanwhile, at the front, Pyro now with nearly a 2.5 second lead, thanks to that, over, what's his name, Bog, in second place?
Wouter.
Thank you very much. With
how would you say it in English?
I'd say it as Wouter as well, or Wouter.
Oh, see? Yeah, I just have a much more Dutch accent, of course. Right, so once again, Ariel, 2 drivers in the top 4. That's what makes them this good, and that's what is making sure that they are leading this championship. Pyro, however, is on fire. He is 2.5 seconds ahead of Wouter Packer in third, Mark in fourth. Trocker, meanwhile, up to P5.
We have Twosome and Scotty side by side through Eau Rouge, and Radion, that was never going to work well. His teammate now, Macus, right behind him, still side by side. See this not ending well.
Right, so it seems like we have the Wouter train for P2.
Yep.
Up until P5, then there's a small gap, 1.5 seconds to Jeremy, the one remaining NLR driver, and he has like 10 drivers behind him in his train. Verstappen had to pit and is down to P17.
Yep.
And he'll be hoping for a safety car. Oh, did I see a safety car? I do see yellow.
Sector 2, who was that? Was
Marcel
that
has been round, but not enough to warrant a safety car.
Nope, I think we just had a yellow. Marcel doesn't seem to have any visible damage.
No.
DRS now enabled, so we'll see
Finally,
if we
lap 6.
have some. Yeah. Fingers crossed we'll see some nice overtakes down the Kemmel Straight now.
We may. Some people are very close, so if you have a good run through Eau Rouge Radion, you can open it up. And I think Mark is going to be on the attack on QVR Packer.
Yeah, he's closing. I don't think he's close enough to go for the move.
If you're in a train, it's going to be extra hard, as there are other drivers in that train that have DRS as well.
Yeah. It's always hard for the one at the front who has to work hard with their ERS, just try and keep ahead.
Meanwhile, down in the pit lane.
Thank you, Shabby confirmed in the chat that the mediums could go to the end, so...
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that was only for tire magicians, but...
I think that's why Shabby said they can go to the end.
Exactly.
For you and I, it goes until we get damaged, so that's 5 laps.
Oh, yeah, usually, if we're lucky.
Okay, so DRS hasn't made it too exciting so far, but it has closed the field up again now. But I mean, Pyro is in a different zone today.
Well,
3 seconds clear.
We have seen that before, that a driver is like quicker than anybody else, but still didn't win it.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Well, I said it's not jinx him. He's been very very good so
but
far.
it's just that a safety car or a bit of rain could change everything.
Yeah. Long way to go in this race yet.
Interesting to see, by the way, that Scotty has overtaken Jeremy and is now
Packer going for the move on Wouter. Packer up into second position. So DRS enabled down the Kemmel Straight. So Packer now up into second place. We'll see if he can make any inroads into Pyro.
Indeed, and I was about to say the same from Scotty, who was now ahead of Jeremy. The gap is 1.2 now to Trucker. Can he close that? Can he get in DRS range and make it a longer train?
Yeah. Looks like he's going to. It's sort of a borderline, isn't it? I think he's going to. Yeah.
Oh,
Scotty's round and out.
And Scotty's out.
Yeah. Trying just a little bit too hard to get. We have a safety car.
And a safety car. That's what Dan and Verstappen definitely will want it.
Yep, I'm just jumping on the front now to see if we're going to get a run of pit stops. Obviously, everybody looking to probably then change onto the mediums.
Oh, definitely. Oh, Marcel gets a drive-through. Yeah, Pyro comes in, of course. I think all the leaders who are on the softs will get in.
Ariel going to have to double stack. That's going to hurt them with a close field after a recent safety car. But
Jeremy stays out as he's on mediums.
Yep.
Macca said, did I just say that one safety car and could change it all?
Yep, absolutely.
Yep.
And there we go. Pyro rejoins in 6th position on obviously fresh mediums, so we're looking at taking those to the end. Shabby also saying that softs can go 14 laps or so.
Thank you, Shabby.
Yeah.
Right,
so softs can make it to the end now.
LFR is without drivers.
Yeah, not been a productive night for them.
No.
Scotty there just losing it, coming out of the chicane onto the start finish. Just I think getting a little bit too early on the power. The back went round into the wall. And obviously Zach, we're getting involved in that turn 1 incident that we had. So yeah, a very unfortunate night for them, but hopefully they will come back next week and be even stronger. But currently Jeremy in the lead on obviously with his 7-lap-old mediums. BNLRE in second with Macus, then third we have Rocco for the XL team. Next Wesley moving up into 4th as well. Obviously on the alternate strategy has moved him up there. And Gelato, be interesting with Gelato, so he does not have to pit again, and I'm sure those hards will probably be in better condition towards the end of the race, better than the mediums, I would have thought.
Yeah, I do think the 5 guys leading, they're leading now, but I think they definitely have a disadvantage as they will still have to pit apart from Gelato. But everyone else can basically take it to the finish.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean Rocco has pitted for early damage or 6-lap-olds. I think he'd be pushing it, taking it to the end, but you never know.
Pitting for Evora. Yeah, he's going for mediums. Feels safer to do another 13 laps on the mediums than on softs.
Should catch up without a problem. Hopefully we will have the safety car in at the end of this lap.
Most likely, yeah. But it's always gives a different dynamic when you have other drivers up front. Even if others are quicker, because the quicker drivers will have to overtake, they may be stuck in traffic. More risk on incidents.
But yeah, so everybody on brand new tyres except for the top 5.
Yeah. Yeah, but apart from Gelato, they have to pit. Gelato is pitted. He doesn't have to pit anymore. But still, I'd rather be in Pyro's position, where you're on fresh mediums than on 6-lap-old hards.
Yes. Yeah. But so I think Rocco has pitted in 3rd position as well. Obviously on 6-lap old mediums. I think he started on soft, so he has already changed compound. I think that if he could take them.
You're absolutely right. Yeah. Right. So it's going to be a stretch, but well, Chevy says it's possible. It's definitely possible.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to see. I think he's certainly going to be struggling towards the end of the race, but it could make it interesting. So we are now backing up the field again. Jeremy has gone.
Seems like he's not holding back.
No, he's gone very early there. Actually has caught Macus napping slightly, so nearly gets that out to 1 second already. The rest of the cars have followed through without any incidents. So Jeremy, yeah, nearly a second he's pulled out already.
Great start by him. Pyro already on the heels of Gelato. Is he able to make a move?
Gelato on the back of Wesley as well. So we've got a see Rocco in 3rd. So we're very close. Obviously we've got a Jeremy did make a small bolt for it. Macca's not doing too badly though with a 1 second gap.
Oh, side by side here, Pyro and Gelato.
Pyro makes it through there. He's now hot on the heels of Wesley.
Pyro is really, really strong today.
Yeah, up the inside. Okay, so Pyro got in 2 positions. Yeah.
Well done.
I think it's just a matter of time as well before he closes up on the back of Macca's, probably towards the Kemmel straight. We'll get past Rocco first. A bit further down, Gelato and Packer side by side coming up towards the chicane.
Oh, and right behind Wesley there. Oh, and Walter gets in the mix. Walter gets in the mix. That's a good move by him. Oh, Marcel has to pit. Let's see.
Verstappen putting the fastest lap.
Must have damage. Oh no, it was his drive-through that he's serving.
So a Walter into 6. Wesley hanging on in 7th there, has got a bit of a queue behind him at the moment.
Yeah, everyone else has fresher tyres.
Oh, Verstappen is round there, went for a move
no,
inside of
Oh, that's
BNLRE.
such an unlucky race for QVR Verstappen so far.
Yeah. But yeah, we seem to be the majority of the action is coming from the battle for P7 at the moment.
Yeah, Wesley.
Bit of a Wesley train at the moment.
Yeah.
Pyro now right on the back of Rocco for 3rd place.
Oh, but look at Trucker. Yeah, Trucker on the outside. Oh, Wesley lets him go. That's good teamwork.
Oh, it's sneaky by Mark up the inside there.
Yeah.
Oh, we have someone round.
Oh, bonus.
Yeah, again a victory.
And another safety car. Well, this really is. Oh, that's good for Marcel. He can catch up, but I think it's also quite good for the guys like Wesley and like Jeremy. Basically the top 3, because Yes, they're gonna lose a lot of positions, but they can make a pit stop.
Yeah. He's definitely going to be onto softs now if you can.
Oh yeah, easy.
That's a good
Yeah,
point
so
as well.
Wesley is making a somewhat free pit stop. I mean, he's gonna drop. What is he? P14, 15 even maybe.
Yep. Yeah,
But he
and then
has
fresh
to do it
tyres till the
now.
end. Yeah, but then I think a lot of the others are going to probably look at pitting. I'm not sure about the new mediums, whether they'll look at changing or not. We'll wait and see. But yeah, so it's very interesting. Just probably going to jinx it now. But Chevy pointing out in the chat is in fact no penalties.
Oh,
Nobody's got a penalty.
interesting.
Yeah, I think they might have had them and served them, but there's doesn't show us any outstanding. Look, yeah, penalties clear.
Right, here they go.
Jeremy is
Marcus.
in. Yeah, Pyro stays out, so he's
Of
confident
course,
he can
of
keep
course,
going on
he's
those
got
3
three
lap
lap
hold.
old tires.
Yeah.
As
And Packer
expected, top
stays out.
speed coming in, Wesley coming in. Oh, Twosome is coming in as well. Gelato is coming in. 10-1 is coming in. Oh, that's actually benefiting some drivers as
Verstappen
some
stays
just,
out.
yeah, they're just going for fresh softs. Will make them quicker, but they lose a few positions.
Yeah. Gelato
Look at
getting
that.
rid of those hards.
Verstappen was round just a lap ago, and now he's in P7.
Yep. P7 on, yeah, 4 lap old softs. This is why it annoys me when people quit because they've spun, they're in the end, at the back end, they think they can't do any better. It only takes one safety car incidents and you can find yourself up in the top 10 quite easily.
I fully agree. But sometimes the safety car doesn't come.
Absolutely.
Like
yep.
last Wednesday.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I think we had 2 early on, and then a certain driver for the Aston Martin team got hit by another driver, had to pit, dropped down to last. And his prayers for a safety car just didn't get answered.
It always comes at the wrong time, doesn't it?
Always. Right,
well, we've filled a bunched up, but I can't see. Mind you, we're normally sector 3, isn't it, that we find out about, so we're just approaching sector 3 now.
It would be nice if it goes in right away, because we've had enough laps under the safety car already.
Yeah, Pyro's impatient to get past the safety car as well. I think he wants to race that.
He can try to overtake it, but it's going to cost him.
But no, I don't think the safety car is coming in this lap. So
I think it's going to do another lap. How about it comes in and then we get some rain, just to spice it up a little.
Oh yeah, the last 5-6 laps.
Yeah, and did dry up for the last 2. How about that?
You never know. Well, it is Belgium. You never know.
Yeah, yeah, I've seen crazier stuff.
So yeah, we're going to do another lap behind the safety car. 15 runners left in the race. Unfortunately, we have lost. Is it Bowens? LFR Scotty, NLR Felix 1, LFR Zach. So yeah, both LFR cars out tonight, and Snell as well, losing him at turn 1. But you say 15 runners left. Ariel still in a strong position in 3rd and 5th, but QVR also in a strong position, currently 2nd and 7th. But Pyro certainly, he's looked a class of his own today, really, hasn't he, Bog?
Yeah, definitely. He was quickest in quali. He got a like 2-second gifted because the cars right behind him were involved in an incident, but he actually never lost like a millisecond to the cars behind him, even built a bigger gap slightly, but still. And when he pitted and the safety car came in, he quickly moved up already. Like he overtook 2 cars within half a lap, and moved his way back up to P4, and then another safety car. The guy's pit, and he's back in the lead. And so far, of course, we had quite a few laps under the safety car, but so far he's been the strongest.
Yep, totally agree. But so still with what 9 laps to go, including the one that we're on. I'm hoping, yep, safety car is in this lap, so we have confirmation now. We will be going green. So Pyro becomes the safety car, obviously bunching the field up. Everyone trying to warm up those tyres, especially the medium runners.
Our championship leading team Ariel are now looking already for 25 points. Yeah, if they keep that, they're in such a good position for the championship, because their main rivals NLR are only scoring 4.
Yep.
Alright, here we go. Safety
Right,
car is
yep.
in. And Pyro starts the dance. Let's go. Oh, goes really late there. Packer is awake. Is he attacking?
Yeah.
Is he attacking? Comes just short. At La Source.
Looks well behaved behind. Just trying to stay with the leader, because I think this is going to be a great battle. Although Pyro got a good exit out of there.
Trucker lost the position to Mark. Not a good lap for DTR, as Wesley lost 2 positions as well.
Yeah. Pyro looking comfortable again, just stretching himself to 3/4 of a second. He just wants to get himself comfortably out of that 1 second window. For DRS, obviously a couple of laps before that is enabled. 3-second time penalty for Marcel, so we did indeed jinx that one, Chevy.
Yeah, well done. And another yellow! Gelato! No ice cream for him tonight.
Gelato is out, yeah.
Don't tell me it's a safety car, please. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Nope.
So we're very close to the last safety car, so hopefully not. The car's still there.
No, we've seen enough of that safety car already tonight.
There we go.
Let's
It's
just
gone
keep
to
racing.
green.
Pyro leading. Having 9/10, now 2nd. As he still has 1 lap to build a gap to get out of DRS range. As for the next lap, DRS will be activated again.
Yep.
Ariel staying pretty in 3rd and 4th.
Dan closing on Trucker.
Oh, down really close to Trucker here. Wesley at the back loses another position to 10-1.
So many cars so close together at the moment.
Anyone close? Yeah, it's all close, but not close enough for attack unless Marcus is gonna go for it with Verstappen.
Yeah, and Rocco looks like he might go for a move on both of them.
Don't go through. So, yeah, that was expected.
He's off.
That was expected to happen if you go 3 wide there. I'm not sure if anyone has damage from that, but DRS is now enabled. And this should get us a bit more overtakes. Or at least some attempts.
Yeah. The thing is, if you're in that train, it just, as you said before, it just negates it, doesn't it? If the one in front's got it as well. It's so difficult unless you get yourself a really good drive, which it looks like Macca's has here. Verstappen's got good overspeed before they even hit the DRS. I think with ERS as well. Is he going to go for a move up the inside?
Yeah, but it comes just short, and once again, that's because
Verstappen there fighting.
Driver has DRS as well.
Okay, so Pyro leading 1.3 seconds ahead of QVR Packer, who then has right behind him Wouter for the Ariel team, and his teammate Mark as well in 4th place. So Ariel now looking even stronger in 3rd and 4th. Trocker up in 5th place for DTR.
Yeah, Jeremy in P7 is very close to down, and he is looking to get some extra points for the NLR team. As he comes up to bus stop. Inside, side by side, on the outside now, and who sticks it? Yeah, that's still undecided. Still side by side. Oh,
Jeremy.
Once again, Jeremy takes it. Well done.
Yeah.
Good driving.
But then we'll have DRS at the top of the hill. But Jeremy now right on the back of Trocker. And he is past Trocker.
Oh, Trocker just gets scrambled here. Oh, loses 2 positions at 1. That's painful.
Oh, Marcus is round.
No. Oh, Marcus.
Yeah.
Watch out how you come back on track.
Back in. He is back on, but back down into last place now.
But 14. Right, that is not good for BNLRE, as they are both outside of the points right now.
Yeah, it's how quickly things can change, unfortunately. You said that earlier.
Yeah. But there's only so much laps to go. In fact, just 4.5 laps to go. Pyro is strongest, clear.
Yep. So 1.5 seconds out of the DRS zone, so quite comfortable. He has had the pace pretty much all afternoon, so would be a very worthy win should he get there in 4 laps time. But behind we've got battles going on galore. It's really good
now
to see.
I'm looking at Trocker and Verstappen, as Trocker is really a bit of contact with Rocco there. Oh, and I think Trocker is having a tough time on those mediums. Oh, he's losing 1 position, and here comes Verstappen as well. That's going to be another position. Oh no, he fights back. That is good driving by Trocker. Well done. Back to P7. And
we have changes for positions everywhere.
yeah, we do. And now Wesley is on the move. Wesley moving up to P10 and is closing in on that group where his own teammate is in. We're getting now the trucker train for P7. All the way up to P12.
So we've got 2 trains really, haven't we? We've got for the second place of Packer backwards all the way down to Trocker. But I mean, Trocker only 1.3 seconds behind and is closing up slightly, obviously in front, I think, slowing each other up ever so slightly. So yeah, if Trocker can get on the back, we could have a really interesting last couple of laps.
Yeah, but I think Trucker's struggling a bit on those 10 level mediums. And of course the cars behind him, Rocco, is on fresher softs, and that should really benefit him. We will definitely see a move going on Camel Straight, if not earlier.
Yeah,
oh, here he comes already. And maybe Rocco, you should have waited to position yourself, because now you're giving Trucker the option to get DRS on you.
Yep. Yeah, maybe that was tactical from Trucker.
Maybe.
We will see, but he didn't get a good drive.
Oh, meanwhile, up front, Walter catching P2. Yeah, and like I said, Trucker, we're side by side.
They're still side by side.
Oh, now it's Rocco's.
Yeah. Position gained now. But Trucker not giving up.
No, he's giving it all to keep and get as many points as he can. But Verstappen is there as well. Wesley is closing in on that. But meanwhile, Wesley's under fire from 10-1. And Tucson is there as well, so that's a big train. Now up front, Pyro is enjoying it.
Pyro 2 seconds clear.
Yeah, he's just cruising. Walter is in second, but Packer and Mark are close. Jeremy is there as well. And last of this group is Dan, but Dan is probably on the worst tires of this group.
Yeah, 12 lap old soft, so he'd be struggling for this last 2 laps. And Rocco hasn't made any impact.
P2 back.
Nope. He didn't seem to sit in the slipstream there, did he?
No, but
Trucker and
Trucker
Rocco
gets P7 back and loses it again. Well, Rocco gets
it back again.
Yellow. Why is there a yellow?
There is a yellow because we have lost Tam. Yeah. Meanwhile, Trucker and Rocco are still battling.
Oh, they're giving quite a show here.
Yeah. We've also got Verstappen and Wesley directly behind them. Wesley going wide.
Wesley getting a penalty that is going to hurt him. That could cost him a point or more. Pyro. He is just simply on a different level. So he is now going to start the final lap of the race, leading with 2.5 seconds on Wouter for Ariel, closely followed by Packer and Mark. And
Jeremy holding in there.
Yellow. Oh, I think it's Wesley. Oh, Wesley in trouble. Wesley in trouble. Wesley has a subscription to getting in trouble on the last lap of the race.
Oh, and Tam's retired in.
And Tam 1 is a pussy.
Lane.
Right, tiring in the pit lane. Well done.
Rocco and Trock are still battling. Towards the end of the camel, looks like Rocco is just ahead.
Oh, that goes all wrong. Two summers round, comes back on track quite uncareful. Right, so Pyro. And we can read his friends and fans on the chat. Come on guys, cheer him on. He is about to bring you victory. So let's give it all for him. He's just been brilliant tonight. Nothing else to add to that.
Different class, yeah. I think from the word go, qualifying all the way through, he's been the man to beat. I mean, obviously there was the bit we didn't know how it was going to go after the pit stops, but as you say, it overtook two people within about 3 corners, and the safety car again put him back in front.
And here he goes, here he comes. So. Taking the wins for CPI, it's Pyro. Oh, and Becker goes round! But he does cross the finish line, still in second. Wouter, he overtook Wouter, but crashes. So Packer still gets second, Wouter in third, Mark in fourth, Jeremy in fifth, Dan in sixth, Chocker gets seventh. In his phenomenal battle with Rocco, still gets that 7th position.
Well,
wow, what an absolute brilliant performance by Pyro here. Scored maximum points for the team. He had a pole position. He took the win. Commanding evening. Didn't get the fastest lap. That was for QVR Verstappen.
Be interesting to see if he got the hat trick. See if he got the fastest lap. I'm not sure who that went to.
But nevertheless, still 25 points and a win. A wonderful performance. The podium is for the rest filled with QVR Packer. Ariel once again on the podium and the 4th position. So that's another 27 points for them. Jeremy gets 10 points for NLR. Dan takes home 8 points. Trucker gets 6 points for DTR. Rocco gets another 4 points for the Excel team. Macus and Tusam scored a total of 3 points for BNL RE. Marcel finishes in 11, Wesley in 12, and Verstappen in 13, the last finisher with the fastest lap, but it doesn't get him anything, unfortunately. And then we have the non-finishers. Well, I think we've seen, well, a bit too much safety car.
Yes.
But I've seen lovely battles. It's so hard to battle in those trains or to get ahead of the other driver if they all have DRS, but still, I think especially with Trucker and Rocco, they put on quite a show, overtaking each other time after time, lap after lap, straight after straight, and they're never giving up. Neither of them. That was really, really good to see.
Yeah, completely agree. Some fantastic racing, some close racing at the end. I mean, it was almost a shame that Pyro was in a league of his own, because I mean, if you imagine if he wasn't, what battle we could have had for the first position there. Obviously, first, sort of second through to fifth.
Take any credit away from his win. He just was phenomenal.
Absolutely, yeah. Class of the field today. So congratulations to him for the win, and congratulations to everyone. It was good to see some top class racing out there. And we will look forward to next week's race.
Yeah, and you're probably gonna have your regular commentator Ben Ibidi back, as he is now. He's working, so he should be back next week unless he's being called upon. Then you'll have a different commentator, maybe us, maybe one of the other guys. Anyway, make sure you don't just tune in for the Esports League, because we have lovely league racing on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. But on Tuesday, we have Division 1 with some of the drivers you've actually seen in action tonight. like Wesley, like Marcel, with Trocker, and a few others actually. Um, Also, Division 5, we have Division 2 and 4 on Wednesday, and Division 3 on Thursday, of course. So for now,
Yeah.
I want to thank you all for watching. Have a great night. Anything to add, Nell?
No, no, absolutely. I think you said it all. So it's been a good night. Really enjoyed the racing. Obviously, please tune in and watch our races if you can, and give us a thumbs up. And we'll look forward to either Ben being with you next week in Azerbaijan, or myself, Bog, or somebody else. But we'll certainly make sure it's covered for you. So
Yep.
thank you ever so much for tuning in and listening tonight. I hope you've enjoyed it. From myself, Neil, I'll say good night.
Good night, everyone.